gone short. Do we now? They're playing their hands a little bit, but we managed to win the ball. Go, Matt. That was the question that I posed. We need to you don't want to be too...
There's Colwell on the ball. Enzo Fernandez smacks one forward.
Here on this side, I suspected offside, but because we're not... another yard and a half.
Here's Doku. Referee says play on because Doku kept the ball. Touchline, one-on-one with Cucurella. Semenyo feeds it across the face of the 6-yard box, begging for a touch from Erling Haaland, but he was a couple of yards behind it. Just
into the box, put the ball across the face of goal. Bigger influence the longer this game. So Cucurella is the one that's difficult to explain. He can get his Cucurella's...
Okay, first time pass from him. Kuzanov gives it right on the halfway line. So halfway goes left-hand side to Doku.
Yeah, that relationship, more often than not, they'll look for one. I think he left that a bit late. Sanchez does decide to come.
Just sitting there left. He won at Newcastle, 4-0 again. Semenyo has
Enzo, that front, trying to link.
And they have it at the moment. Assistant referee over on that side. Reece James to
Semenyo when he cleared. I'm going to say that it is over the top. And Darren England did. It's been an atmosphere here, Matt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little up against Palmer. He plays it across for Kuz. Now Gay continuing to be dominant in terms. Wrexham of the Championship seen off before the hammering of League One. Then League One Port Vale in the quarter-finals, and that narrow victory here against Leeds in the semi.
Floated over the top for, but I don't know what the stats you might bet, but they've not done anything that will go our way again.
72 point Augusto on Jeremy Doku. Technical area here, but they're both going back. Hato trying to stay on side. Augusto can pick out a blue shirt.
Then we managed to work it on that left into space. Gusto whips the ball across that. Some problems in their final third, Matt. Goes out for a...
But Palmer's close by the penalty spot. It is worked short to Sanchez. No, he manages to work.
So frustrating.
If you're going to take a short...
This did not go to plan. It simply did not. Like we want to call it, come around the back of him. Scrappy, and there's a bit of space.
Come back to help out as well. Docked by Gehi, but then a great ball for Joao Pedro. Oh, he slipped as he took...
With him, he goes down this road with him, saying give me the ball, but actually dribbles its way to Trafford. But in the Man City end, and there has been...
Has it. Everybody back behind the ball here.
Brilliant. Palmer's just stuck his body between balls. It's very difficult.
Down quickly by Haaland, so he has possessed his Haaland inside the... Sure, but it was a let-off for Chelsea.
Well, we did against Leeds. I think we need to make...
Got Cucurella to his left-off left.
Moment that we really waste, but...
The referee stopped the game. A bit hasty stopping it there. He's just been... Well, allow me to be... The Chelsea boys have gone over, so perhaps...
The ever-evolving game didn't call a water break.
Just about for Wembley way.
Yep, indeed. I would say, laying a ball into ring. And goes very nice. I think that was a shot, Matt. Yeah, relatively content. Damn well, with that possession, they've not hurt it. It's good pressure from Chelsea. This
from Levi Colwell.
Ball was out. The right ball was the
City's half. Nunes will up against Cucurella. Always.
Matt, he looked offside, but we are.
One.
Yeah, I'm looking the eyesight of the linesman.
Akio House is the ref. Lord. Look of that.
Just going back to that pass from Enzo. He's out wide to Cucurella, but be there because he's slightly more...
So look to build from the back again. Left-hand side, halfway...
Anywhere near... the little tackles in there, Leo Colwell. The front throw.
Played it to Gusto, didn't get the pass. The final act wasn't right. Doku with a nut. Is he going to get a yellow card for that? I thought he got...
I don't think... we need a close-up on... I think he goes in and wins the ball.
It's a game now. First one he won for at least an hour.
Yes, front three on the Doku. It was a nice, clean challenge.
It looks like it might be another. It's for fun for him, but it will run for Joao Pedro. Not to have been from that position. We'll see in the 2020 Youth Cup. And this is potentially.
What a break! Both Gusto, it's the point of view.
Thought it was something that I'm trying to wriggle through a few, and he's 25 yards out for that as well, Mark.
I don't know why Palmer's not shot, Matt. I do not know why. He's got a yard of space, and that Palmer of 18 months ago, mate, pulls the trigger. Yeah, that's a yellow card that Doku, the ball to give a foul away. I know he's got himself, he's done brilliantly. He's got himself in the edge of the box. They're all backtracking. He's got a yard of space.
Semenyo again. Semenyo stayed down. He has got back up again now. Oh, it's a painful one, whacked him right on the ankle. Not a good challenge.
No, it's a 1,000,000% a yellow card that.
Yeah, in key positions too. Free kick works short and square. Back with Bernardo Silva now. Over on the inside right, gives it to the flank of Semenyo up against Cucurella. Semenyo into the penalty area and goes for goal as well.
And he's got a problem now, Cucurella, because he cannot afford to make any mistakes. Cuts in. Oh dear, actually it's worse than I thought. It goes over the throwing, man. I have to say, my eyes diverted away. I thought he went behind for a goal kick, but it's gone, what, 15 yards? Oh, wow, that's a... But Semenyo, and he needs help, Cucurella. He needs what Palmer is doing out on our right, their left. We need to do the same thing with Cucurella. Double up, make sure that there's no 1v1 situation.
Chance to get a free kick for a foul by Doku on Gusto near the corner flag as Chelsea defend. Pep Guardiola fumes, I think, at Doku giving the free kick away rather than
probably.
the decision.
You don't need to do that. It's a crucial stage, you know, now, Matt, between 11 minutes till half-time. Get to half-time at 0-0, and Sanchez has had nothing to do. So 2 skirmishes, moments going forward. Trafford's had nothing to do either, by the way. I'm not saying he has. I think that's when we get to half-time. Cannot afford to concede a goal.
Here comes O'Reilly.
Such a lovely player to watch, isn't he, O'Reilly?
Effortless, leggy midfielder come full-back. Now Gay going back to Trafford.
Yeah, he can't do it all. Enzo cannot do it all. João Pedro's done a huge favour by chasing the ball on that occasion and giving away. Well done, Enzo.
Pulled into midfield, picked up by Palmer now. Nice little touch to take him away from Godrej. Twisting and turning Palmer, looking for Gusto to make a move to his right. He did, but too late, so he goes back to Fofana.
Yeah, Gusto's, Gusto, because Doku's doesn't really want to come back here. He's passing on to O'Reilly.
Caicedo on for Palmer again. Now here's Gusto. Can he get it out his feet and get a crossing? He's up against O'Reilly. He's thinking about heading for the dead ball line, then stopped and checked. Gusto now looking for room for a cross. He found it, deflected, and that deflection takes it into the gloves of Trafford. Yeah,
Gusto has found himself in a little bit more space than I think he probably anticipated, because Doku's passed him over to O'Reilly, and Doku doesn't want to come back in here.
Fernando Silva, and now Rodri halfway inside his own half, gives it square. Fernando Silva again. Chelsea look good without the ball, though. Here,
there's been very little. There's been moments, Matt, but nothing that really is hand on heart.
Here's Gay. Back for O'Reilly. Inside the final 10 minutes of the first 45. Doku back for Rodri. Rodri lifting one into the penalty area. Look at control. Was fouled by Mateus Nunes.
I mean, it's the modern day football foul. The ball bounces up, Enzo gets body between ball and man, then just falls over. It's not a foul for me, that. Weak refereeing, but we'll take it. Coming towards the ball. We can't really get João into the game like that now. Actually, we've done all right. Well, we nearly did all right. We find it difficult to get body, needs to get a runner from deep.
There's Gusto on it for now. Goes back to Colwill under a bit of pressure from Haaland. Colwill with a good ball into Enzo Fernandez near halfway. Back he goes to Gusto's got it, but it's all slowed down a bit. He's stopped, gives it square to James. Caicedo.
Not taking those risky passes, are we?
Caicedo again. Enzo looking for Palmer. Handed away by Gay, picked up by James.
Reece, James and Doku. We know how strong Doku is, but Reece just outstrengths him, gets his body between ball and man. Oh, it just ushers him away.
Come on, Chelsea rings out. Away to our left. There's Colwill on the ball just in front of the centre circle inside his own half. It might take one moment of brilliance or maybe one mistake to settle it. Yeah,
it feels a little bit like that. I have to... My fear is that City just up the ante second half, Matt. That if there's one side that can put a performance in like this, which is a bit tepid, yet come out and just go to boiling hot in seconds, it's City. But you need to be prepared for that.
Here's Fofana. I should say James played it to Fofana. Now Gusto just over halfway. Back with Reece James again. Floats one over the top and asks Gusto to give chase. Up against Gay, he's quicker than him as well. Got there first, played it off Gay. It's come back to him.
Right,
support
Gusto
from Palmer.
He's done all right today, Gusto, isn't it?
And he's giving it infield to James. Now here's Palmer. Flag stays down. Cuts it back to Cucurella right on the edge of the box. Not a good ball.
That's a terrible ball from Cole. I'm not even sure he means that. I think he wants to go across the ground. He's got into a lovely area down the right-hand side. Just played the ball across the face. He's looking for João Pedro. He's overhit the ball from João Pedro. Cucurella, who's like 15 yards deep in them, cannot bring it down on his chest either. What a wonderful half chance that was.
They need a bit more from Cole Palmer here, Chelsea.
Yeah, there's moments he's got into these areas, Matt, where you right in front of where you and I, we're almost equal with the edge of the box along the edge of the box, I should say. And hasn't quite been able to produce a piece of punching that ball between the lines. He's been excellent. Bit of space again for Gusto.
Palmer pointing where he wants it, slid down the channel into his path. 3 Chelsea bodies in the box here. Cross comes in from Palmer. It's an awkward sort of a header to send it behind for a Chelsea corner. Just
having a little bit more joy, aren't we? Palmer's seeing more and more of the ball. Just watch Rodri chase Palmer back into there. Rodri looked like he had a caravan on his back. I know, even his face, where we are, Matt, I can see his face. He looked like he was really struggling, you know, and that he'd been out the game for a while. Anyway, corner, Chelsea. It's going to be Reece James, right-footed outswinger, right in front of the Man City fans. What have we got here? You and I did say that we felt the set piece could be the more likely to get a goal.
Ryan Cherky just warming up in front of Reece James as James clips over the corner to the edge of the 6-yard box. Haaland back there headed it away. Cucurella sent it back in, and then it was cleared once more. Caicedo mops up for Chelsea, finds Palmer. He's going to clip it there, then dabs it on for Hato. Hato nearly inside the penalty area. Another really soft free kick.
It's the Monday free kick again. There you go. Get your body between ball and man and fall over.
From Hato. Well, interesting. Both sides are sending substitutes to warm up. The City players down in front of us. Phil Foden getting a good hand. Cherky's.
I agree with you. Just 4 minutes or so until half-time.
Rodri to take the free kick for City. He's decided to leave it instead to James Trafford. It's just outside the penalty area.
Well, it's been
right-hand side.
Largely uneventful semi-final so far. I think Chelsea would be the happier of the two, actually, Matt. I know you asked me that about 25 minutes ago. But I think that Callum will be going, if it stays like this, big 3 or 4 minutes coming up still. I think Callum will be saying, right, tactically, we've done our job. Frustrated, kept them at arm's length. I think we need to do much better in their final third. There's been, in particular, Cole Palmer.
Now, might drop for João Pedro here on half.
Put a bit more pace on that over the top. Reece has come across to help out Gusto.
Doku has the ball left-hand side. The camera pan to Thomas Tuchel and Anthony Barry, who've been here in an FA Cup final to run the rule over today. They'll be keeping a close